What's going on, family? It's your boy Tommy Lee, Financial Prophet, aka Blockchain Tommy, with another episode of For Our Culture, where we are severing generational curses by teaching financial literacy, spirituality, health as well, self defense, how to build generational wealth, how to sever these curses, how to get the bag, how to build business credit. We are literally providing skills and tactics on how to crack these generational curses that we're in. I believe we're on episode number 7, where we're talking about the categories that makes up a credit score. We are now on length of credit history. That's age of credit accounts. Length of credit history category of FICO makes up 15% of the credit score. Average age of accounts equal to the total amount of all the accounts on your credit report from the open date to the present date divided by the number of accounts. So the open dates and the close dates divided by the number of accounts gives you the years of how much credit history you have. So banks, like I said, banks normally don't want to lend to nobody that doesn't have at least 5 years of credit history on their report. So if you just recently got hip to the game and you just start learning about financial literacy, you had no credit at all, and you got like a 700 credit score, and you think you want to go in the bank and get the bag, you're not going to get it because you don't have the age of history on the accounts. Excuse me. But there's a way that we can combat that with something called trade lines. So trade lines are accounts that other people had on their credit profile that's been open for those 5+ years that banks are looking for. So what you would need to do is you would need to do the math on what your average account history is, which is the total number of accounts that you have from the open to the close date divided by the number of accounts that you have. That gives you your average year of accounts. So that will let you know what year of trade lines that you would need to give you that 5-year period when you're building up your credit score. And again, if it's cumbersome, click the link in the bio. Grab the book. It breaks it down in more detail. But this tells the bank, it's like catfishing the bank, letting the bank know that yeah, I've really only have 3 years of credit history, but I have my homie or my mom or my sister or my brother that has a age trade line that's been on their account for over 15 years. So if I add my name to that trade lines, it actually boosts my trade age history up because the calculations for the age of history of your trade line is the number of accounts from open to close divided by the number of total accounts that you have. So one more time, let's while 50% of your score is based on that, to get the calculation is average age of account equals the total months of all the accounts on your credit report from the open to present date divided by the number of accounts. And that counts for 15%. So that's very, very detrimental. I actually, on one of my clients, I dropped the ball, but I was able to pick the ball back up with another trade line. So it's very, very important. You can have that 750, 760 credit score, and the banks won't lend to you because your age of history. So all these data points, and these things are called data points. These 5 categories are called data points. These are the data points that we need to hit if we want to get those $10,000 credit limits, those $20,000 credit limits. These are the stuff that we need to build upon to get our credit in position to get those high level credit cards, to leverage those credit cards for our businesses. So I appreciate you again. Thanks for tapping in. I'll check you on the next episode. Peace.